Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a concept that could fundamentally change your trading. The decision anchor. Why undefined stop losses destroy traders.
Let's begin by picturing a familiar and frankly painful scene for many traders.
You've been glued to the chart for 3 long hours, and you can feel the price getting dangerously close to a point where you're just hoping it will turn around.
Everything in you is screaming not to close the trade.
Because the moment you close it, that loss becomes real. It's no longer just a fluctuating number on a screen.
So you do nothing. You just wait, paralyzed by indecision. But how did we get to this point of paralysis? Let's rewind to the beginning of the trade.
You enter this trade with so much confidence. The setup looked perfect, the candle formation felt just right, but now the market is moving against you, and that confidence is starting to crumble. And that's when your brain starts whispering those dangerous words, maybe it just needs a little more space to breathe.
Then come the other rationalizations. It's too early to exit. I don't want to be that trader who gets stopped out right before the big run.
And here's the crucial mistake. You didn't set a stop.
You told yourself you'd manage it manually, thinking you could outsmart the market with your gut feelings.
This is where we uncover the unseen mistake that leads to so much pain for traders.
This is the silent mistake you didn't even realize you were making. You entered a trade without clearly defining the point at which your idea is simply wrong. This isn't about where you hope the price goes. It's not about where you think it might bounce. It is about having a clear, objective point where you admit you are wrong.
And so, when the price drops, you begin to negotiate. You widen your mental stop a little, then a little more. And before you know it, what should have been a small, manageable loss has spiraled into a significant one.
And it's crucial to understand, this isn't because of market volatility. It's because of your own indecision.
Let's make this even clearer with a simple comparison of two traders in the exact same situation.
On one side, we have trader A who has no stop. When the price drops 1%, he hesitates. At 3%, he starts to adjust his expectations. At 7%, he panics. Now look at trader B, who defined their stop before entering. The price hits that level, the trade closes automatically, and the stress ends instantly.
This illustrates the difference so powerfully. One loss is controlled and manageable. The other becomes a source of emotional damage that can affect your future trading.
So, what is the core lesson we can take away from this?
A stop loss isn't just a form of protection. It's what we call a decision anchor. It's a predefined point that tells you, if the price gets here, my original trading idea is no longer valid.
And having that clarity is liberating. It removes fear from the equation because you've already accepted the worst-case scenario before you even enter the trade. Without that boundary, every little tick against you feels like a personal attack.
And that's usually the moment when those self-defeating thoughts creep in. Why does this always spiral out of control? Maybe trading just isn't for me.
So let's turn this into a practical takeaway that you can start using today. Before you enter your next trade, I want you to answer this one simple question in one sentence. If the price reaches blank, my trading idea is wrong.
Write that level down. Place your stop-loss order immediately. And under no circumstances do you move it further away.
If you feel that urge to move your stop, recognize it for what it is. That's your emotion trying to renegotiate with the market.
Save this explainer so you can revisit it before placing your next trade.
And finally, follow this page for more simplified trading concepts delivered daily. Because the key to success isn't just knowing what to do, it's understanding why you're doing it. And that's a lesson that can save you from a lot of heartache in the markets.